It's the end of the road for neighbors fighting the plans to build a huge apartment complex just off Paseo near the petroglyphs. Last night, City Council rejected their appeal, saying the proposal doesn't violate any rules. News 13's George Gonzalez is live near Paseo and Kimmick with the details. George?
Well, yeah, Jessica, from where I'm standing, you can see views from both the city below and the petroglyphs right behind me. But with a 3-story apartment complex on the way, neighbors say they fear these views could soon be gone.
I know development is inevitable, but it's sad.
The series of appeals started after the city's Development Review Board approved the site plan for the 3-story complex near Paseo and Kimmick that would house 238 units. After the city's planning rules for the height and density changed for that neighborhood in 2019, so did the developer's plans, bumping up the building's height to 38 feet. That led to more appeals from neighbors, some of which included the Laguna Pueblo and the West Side Coalition of Neighborhood Associations.
Even the open land is pretty. You know, the flatlands are pretty, the desert's pretty, but we won't see it anymore, so contemplating a move.
Neighbors argue the city's planning department handled their approval improperly, saying it needs to review the height and view impacts, but the city says the land use hearing officer was right to recommend a denial on their appeals.
The LUHO concluded that the appellants did not meet their burden of proof on their claims and did not identify any errors in the DRB's review of this application. And the DRB determined that the applicants' consensus planning met all applicable criteria of the IDO.
After a unanimous vote during last night's city council meeting, the plans to build the apartment complex were approved. And neighbors say they are also concerned about the increase in traffic the new development could bring. Back to you.
All right, thank you, George. We reached out to the developer for comment on the neighbors' concerns, but did not hear back.